Hey folks, Kevin here. Well, it's November 12th, 2025. There is a mixture of snow and rain today, mostly rain. Temperature went up yesterday, later on in the day, and then is going up again. So a lot of the snow is melting. So it's disappearing pretty darn quickly. So pretty happy with that. And with the snow melting, as you can see, some of the snow is melting off of the roof right now. So what we should see up on, let's try and get the camera here. So what I should be able to see, if there is a leak with that snow melting on the roof, the water moving underneath the snow on top of the ice and water, that should show us a leak. But I've been walking around and checking it out every place that I can, on top of equipment as well, just looking in case there's even just a small drip any place. And I don't see anything. So really happy that I'm not seeing any leaks at this point. So went over to the spots where we have had leaks. The most recent one that I patched was right over here, right down in here. And there was one that leaked up on top of this plywood here. So really looking like we've nipped the leaks in the bud. So real happy with that. And so today I got up late. Basically, I overslept today. I woke up at 2, and usually I'll stay up at that point. I'll listen to an audiobook or a podcast, and I started doing that. Then evidently, and I listened for quite a while, and then evidently I fell back to sleep and then woke up late. So I'm behind today. My back is better. It's still pretty sore. Woke up with a heck of a headache today. And so I haven't done very much yet. So one of the things I did do, we had all of these 2x4s here. So right behind here are the doors that I brought over here the other day. And all of these 2x4s, while it was raining, was out here on the concrete. And I did the chlorine bleach to arrest any microbial activity going on them. I'll dress these all up. They aren't completely dry yet, but they're much better than what they were. And so I'll turn the fan back on them here. I turned it off for shooting the intro here. And then I decided to come over here to this pile of the 2x6s and start grabbing some of the 2x6s from over here. And again, all of these boards are going to be used for various items here, everything from doing more support of the trusses up there, some more permanent bracing, and these are all 2x4s that I salvaged, some of which I've already used for the forms, for the concrete, pouring the concrete, that sort of thing. Every once in a while I find some with a little bit of concrete or a little bit of dirt on them. I set it down, I scrape that off. And what I did do here at the 12-foot wide door, I took a 16-foot 2x6, screwed it on each side of the door, and I'm going to lay all the 2x6s here, and then I'll take some of the bleach, put it in the battery operated sprayer, and spray these. Some of these are pretty tall, so what I'll do is I'll probably end up spraying them like 4 times the real tall ones, doing the upper parts, doing the lower parts, and then rotating them around and doing the other side. And because it's almost lunchtime now, one of the things I'll do is I'll come back out after lunch, and I'll rotate. I'll spray these, then rotate them, spray them again, and once they've been coated on both sides, the whole length of the boards, I'll come back over, grab some more, and basically double layer it, similar to the way that I'm doing it here. And when I double layer them, I try to put them on, I try to leave airspace in between. I don't know if you can appreciate. So just the tops are touching. so that, the air can move around them as well. So that's my plan anyways. We'll see how everything goes today. I do want to work on the track work for the overhead doors and all. We'll see how I feel up to it. It'll probably be done tomorrow is when I'll probably start working on that stuff. Right now I just want to get some things set as far as making headway as far as getting these boards treated with the bleach, get them dried, get them restacked, trim the edges that need to be trimmed. So some of them have been broken and all, and I never cut off the ends of those, squared them up, so that when it comes time to put them up above, it's much easier, a quicker process and all. So that's my thought for today. So it's just moving things around, cleaning things up, checking for leaks. That's awesome. I'm really glad the leaks are done. I know I keep getting comments from family and all concerned about me being up on the roof. So I think we're done now, being up on the roof, as long as... Now, when I spoke with Henry last week, he told me next week, not this week, but next week, he's potentially coming. Looks like we're gonna have some rain or snow in the first couple of days of next week. So hopefully the forecast is gonna be looking better and all. Lori, my granddaughter, and Corey, her boyfriend, will probably be coming over Sunday to give me a hand. We'll probably be working more on the overhead doors. I haven't heard back from Home Depot yet, Jimmy at Home Depot. He had sent off the information to Clopay, the overhead door manufacturer. So I'll probably send him an email today and see if, I gotta turn around because the light's behind me again. I'll probably send an email to him today to see where we are with the replacement for the door panels and all. And if he can get a rush on the replacement so it doesn't take a couple months. Don't need a couple of months of these doors being an issue. So anyways, we'll see how things go today. Here we go.
I've worn the dust of 1,000 roads, chased a few dreams, carried my load, made my way through the city lights, but I still sleep best under starry nights. Got a handshake firm and a word that's true. Ain't about the money, it's about what you do. You can take me out the backwoods, dress me up in a three-piece suit, give me all the trophies and the high-rise view, but you can't take the country out of me, no you can't undo that dirt road soul, that honest pride, that simple way I see this life, no matter how far I ride or what I enjoy. I'm still a country boy. You don't need a tractor or a field to plow to feel the land beneath you now. Just know it feeds us, keeps us whole. That's the root that grounds my soul. Truth and honor, that's the code I keep. While city folks talk, I sow what I reap. You can take me out the backwoods, dress me up in a three-piece suit, give me all the trophies and the high-rise view, but you can't take the country out of me, no you can't undo that dirt road soul, that honest pride, that simple way I see this life, no matter how far I ride or what I enjoy. I'm still a country boy. City slickers talk loud, trying to steal the show, telling folks what they all should know, but I'll just tip my hat and smile, 'cause I've been me all the while. You can take me out the backwoods, dress me up in a three-piece suit, give me all the trophies and the high-rise view, but you can't take the country out of me, no you can't undo that faith, that love, that steady hand, that respect for the good Lord's land. No matter what I earn or what I destroy, I'm still a country deep down inside, I'm still a country boy. When I was a young boy, life was so clear, safe in the arms of love, no hint of fear. But when my dad passed on, the skies turned gray, emotions like a volcano, lost in the fray. I wandered through the darkness, seeking light, facing storms alone in the dead of night. Many challenges came, mistakes were made, but each day I rose, though my heart was frayed. Now I see the man in the mirror. Through the trials, I've grown clearer, facing fears, embracing change. Through the storms, I rearranged. I've stumbled and I've stood again, with every loss, with every win. And now I look back with no sorrow. I've grown to build a better tomorrow. Through the years, I fought my inner wars, battled demons, healed the scars. Weaknesses I've faced and strengths I've found, and every silent tear a lesson crowned. Life's a journey, not a perfect path. I've learned to love, I've learned to laugh. With each new day I strive to be a better man, to set my spirit free. Now I see the man in the mirror. Through the trials, I've grown clearer, facing fears, embracing change. Through the storms, I rearranged. I've stumbled and I've stood again, with every loss, with every win. And now I look back with no sorrow. I've grown to build a better tomorrow. Reflections show the miles I've tread, the dreams I've chased, the tears I've shed. In every fall I've found my way to stand up stronger day by day, content with who I've come to be. In the mirror I see me, a journey long, a story told, a heart that's brave, a spirit bold. The boy who once felt lost and small has grown to stand so proud and tall. With every challenge, every stride, I've found my strength, my peace inside. Now I see the man in the mirror. Through the trials, I've grown clearer, facing fears, embracing change. Through the storms, I rearranged. I've stumbled and I've stood again, with every loss, with every win. And now I look back with no sorrow. I've grown to build a better tomorrow. The man in the mirror, he's learned to see the beauty in his journey, the strength to be free. With each new dawn, I rise once more, a better man than the day before.
Well, things were a little sketchy today. I was able to get, the 2x4s over here, get the fan on them, and I'll leave that on all night tonight and let those dry out even more. It is just above freezing right now, and I went ahead and put the 2x6s up against the 16-foot 2x6 that I've got mounted here, just to help hold them and all. And usually with one of the tips of the electric sprayer, I'm able to get a nice spray, like a spray can, like you want to do, tiny aerosolized droplets coming out. Today it didn't work out that way with either tip. I either got a nice stream or large droplets coming out. So I didn't get as good a coverage as I would like, but I got all the 2x6s off of that pallet over there and got them up here, and then I rotated them. Then I went and got the second layer from the pallet over there, put them here, sprayed them, rotated them, sprayed them again, and then I just had 3 left over, so I just finished those up. Not sure, and I always rinse, spray I totally flush the sprayer unit with water because I use things like Clorox or chlorine bleach in there. And not sure why the tips are plugging up. Might be because it's so cold. That might be part of it as well. But there's where all of the 2x6s were stacked there. There's a few that didn't need to be bleached. And it's hard to actually see how good a coverage you have because the light is coming in from that side. I did take my my DeWalt light and put it over here to try and see better, but it wasn't as strong as the diffuse light coming through the doorway here. So we'll see how the boards look tomorrow, see how they work out and all. And when I went over to have lunch, Thea went to get on the internet, and she was having network troubles. I rebooted the router, then came over, disconnected Starlink, did a reset of the routers, going through all the lines and all. Still wasn't working, so I've got to go over there now and work on that now. Hopefully I'll be able to get the internet up and fired up for this evening. So anyways, little sketchy day today, but let me just double check. Yeah, nothing looking like any drips or anything. And the snow has been, you know, there's still quite a bit up there, but it has been sliding off bit by bit. So really happy about that. And we had the puddles, the messes that I made here. And I swept this area up some from what was here. And I think all these spots were spots that I had made. Did I spill something there? I kill myself thinking of these things. You know, I don't think anything came down there. Well, it's hard for me to remember where I had little spots and all. So I'll lay something down here in case it does get wet, because the snow is still working its way down the edge of this roof and all. So fingers crossed everything's still okay. All right, folks, that's it for today's video. Thanks so much for watching. Appreciate it a great deal. Stay safe, take care, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye now.